Hi everyone, I'm a huge fan of hot sauces, as many of you know, particularly of the lineup in front of me, which comes from Pepper North. Big news from them, this hot sauce right here is picked up for season 11 of Hot Ones, one of my favorite YouTube channels where they interview celebrities while trying an array of hot sauces. So to honor the launch of the season 11, which is on Thursday or later today, I'm doing my own mini versions of Hot Ones to walk you through the amazing lineup in front of me and to help you learn a little bit more about me. So we're kicking off with the mildest Northern Lights. These are my own collection. You can tell I go through them quite a bit. So here we go, Northern Lights. Pre-sauced. This one's great. Way more mild. Jalapenos, delicious. So good. So some rapid fire questions. Where am I from? I'm born and raised in Toronto. Back here, it's where I started my family. Will be here for a bit. How tall am I? I am 6'8". Where did I go to school? I went to high school here in Toronto. Then I went off to Bishop's University in Quebec for my undergraduate degree. 2 of them, in fact. Then I went to the Schulich School of Business at York University for my MBA. The worst job I've ever had and why? Telemarketing was pretty bad. I hated having to just hammer people with calls to try and sell them things they didn't need and I didn't see any value in trying to sell them. And do I only work on food and beverages? I do post a lot about food and beverages because that's where the most innovation is, it's where all the trends are, it's what you're most interested in and what I'm most interested in. But no, the agency works on all consumer packaged goods at large. So that takes us into hot sauce number 2, Solar Flare. Solar Flare is actually the favorite hot sauce in my house. It's a really nice blend of habaneros and pineapple. So pre-sauced rings, some deliciousness here. There's a bit of smokiness. Get that pineapple coming through. Heat really hammers you on the back end. It's amazing. The wings, if you're curious, are from Sobeys. I've been at their event for the last 2 days where they're talking to food startups and how to get them up and on the shelf. It's also where I first was able to buy all these hot sauces. So this one starts to pack a little bit more heat. So a great question, thanks to Manpreet and Naomi for asking, how did I start my marketing career and how did I get into shopper marketing? So my journey into marketing is a little bit of an unusual one. I really only got into marketing as a topic in my MBA where I started to discover I really liked it. And it wasn't until about now almost 4 years ago when a gentleman I met on my very first day of orientation in the MBA, 2 tall guys caught each other's eyes from across the auditorium, called me up and said, hey, I'm thinking about maybe purchasing this agency and I'd love for you to come and run it for me and so we could be in partnership together. We tried it a couple times before and this was kind of our chance to do it. So very unusual path in for sure. I'm going quickly because LinkedIn has a 10-minute limit and I want to make sure we get through all of them. So here we go, no joke. No joke is literally no joke. It has ghost peppers in there, bounce off some onion. So this one, it's a little bit more subtle. You have a little bit more of what you'd expect from a more traditional hot sauce in terms of the flavor profile. Still lots of heat coming through though. Oh, explain that gram time. Check the pictures up beside me. So this collection of 6, it all started when I was traveling in Southeast Asia. I decided to take some fun photos along the way and I took my first picture pretending to light a cannon in Penang, Malaysia. And then I did it again when we went to Colombia, in Cartagena, in Dubai, Luxembourg, and in Amsterdam. It's kind of a fun thing I do now whenever we're traveling. Oh, great picture. So this is actually from my wedding day. We got married down in Distillery District here in Toronto at Mill Street Brewery. It happened to be the World Cup of Hockey at the time, and the cup was there. And this is actually a picture from one of the social media managers from the NHL taking our picture, which then got posted to the NHL Instagram. We got something like 35,000 likes plus. It's the most popular and well-known we'll ever be, for sure. So my sister-in-law really wanted to go skydiving, and it was also something that I always wanted to do. My mother did it, and so I figured, why not? So, I happen to love the cartoon face, but the picture I love most is the one that when I'm just exiting the plane, because when you look at my face, it's a pure mix of pleasure, terror, excitement. it's everything, right? So I often think whenever I'm about to do something kind of nerve-wracking, whatever I've already committed to it, of this picture. Because once you're on the edge of the plane, you've committed, you're going for it, no matter what happens. It's a really fun experience. Blueberry Plague. This is actually the first one I tried from Pepper North, and I fell in love with this one. It's coconut water, blueberries, honey. This is the one they say is great on chicken wings. I totally agree. Big blend of hot peppers in this one too, scorpion peppers in particular. All right. Oh my goodness. What I love about these sauces is they always have huge flavor up front. So the first thing you taste in here is blueberry, big blueberry, then followed by honey, and then that scorpion pepper really comes and kicks you. Woo, it's good. You seem to know everyone. How do you build relationships? And for the ones you promote, like Pepper North, what makes them stand out? Thanks, Naomi. Another great question. For me, relationships are all about finding commonality and adding value. So I'm always trying to find new trends or insights that I can share, new people I can connect with to help people get to that next step in their career or their business. Or what makes products stand out? They have a flavor I like, they're unique to market, or their founders just know how to hustle, and I appreciate that hustle. But you know, it's a kind of that combination of all of them. All right, whew. Yeah, I mean that's really how I picked them. It's a great product from a great founder. Oh man, second last one, Momento de Muerto, sorry. Black cherries and apple cider vinegar kind of try to tame down the heat from the Carolina Reapers. Again, I love all these sauces. It doesn't do much to cool down the heat. Here we go. Again, you get this amazing flavor up front. This one you kind of get more of a fruity flavor, not so much cherry necessarily. Has this really nice balance behind it. You get a little bit of the vinegar. I think it kind of plays off the fruitiness. Really nice sauce, big heat, big flavor as well. What skills do I believe to be essential for marketers of the future? From Beatrice, thanks for that one. You know, I think every marketer really needs to understand data and understanding where that fits within the equation, because that's what's going to guide all of your strategies. Being able to find the true differentiator within your brand is key. I talk a lot about Terry O'Reilly's shish kebab. That's really the core part of it. Understanding how marketing ties into all the other business units is also really important. More and more we're seeing blended roles of sales and marketing, and you really need to understand both sides of that equation. And finally, know how to network. You know, it's a skill that's going to serve you well no matter where you are and what you're doing. And so, you know, starting to spend 30 minutes a day on LinkedIn, connecting with people, commenting, adding value, adding value to everything. It's just going to make you more successful in everything you do, because then you have people to turn to and ask questions. Oh, all right, my mouth is on fire, but we're at that point. We're at the very last one with a minute 20 left. So Stargazer, this is the hottest one. This is the one that's going to be on Hot Ones tomorrow, or later today, I should say. Jalapeno peppers, Scotch bonnet peppers, ghost peppers. This is a straight heat hot sauce, and in pure Hot One style. I've already put hot sauce on this one, but we're going to go for an extra dab. There you go, final dab. Oh yeah. If you want hot, this one right here. So still with this one, first and foremost, you taste pepper. You get to taste all the different peppers. You get to taste how they all kind of work together to create that massive heat. It's delicious. It is very hot. I have 30 seconds left. Where do I see myself in 5 years? This is from Claudia. Thank you for the question. I'm going to be at the think tank still, working with the team I have. I love what we do. I work with amazing people. Family-wise, you know, I've got an amazing daughter. She'll be 6 at that point, so you know, I don't even know what we'll be doing with her. But I'll still be here on LinkedIn, connecting all of you, sharing awesome brands, and hopefully working with even more of you. So thank you for joining me to, as I burn my mouth off, you learn a little bit more about me. Tune in to Hot Ones. There's the timer. Tune in to Hot Ones later today to check out how the stars managed to hold up to this one. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, I gotta go cool off my mouth. See you next time.